Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So I had to, before I go to bed, y'all, I had to put this picture up that's going all around social media right now of Wendy Williams, that there's a sighting of Wendy. Okay, y'all, so I had to put it up, y'all. I love me some Wendy. I do. I have to admit it. I love me some Wendy. And the last thing we heard about Wendy was she was being held against her will. This family, this woman that took over her bank account with the bank and this and that and this, stole all her money, keeping her away from her family. Her son can't see her when he want to see her. Nobody can see her when they want to see her. Her family, her brothers, her father, whatever. It was so many stories going around out here. And to see this picture today, it brought tears to my eyes. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, because I was so happy to see her. Happy to see her looking good. To be honest with you, she looks nice. Still got on them little short shorts, okay? She ain't gonna never get them up, y'all. Never, ever. Wendy gonna be 100 years old, still wearing Daisy Dukes, okay, y'all? And can't nobody do it but her. She said this is her signature look, and she is gonna own it for the rest of her life, okay? So we can just give it up with saying, Wendy, put on some longer pants, because she ain't gonna do it, okay, y'all? Well, she looks good. She looks good. She's smiling. She's doing what she like to do, be out shopping. And apparently somebody done brought her some roses and all kind of stuff, okay? So this made me feel good, y'all. And I'm glad that I'm going to bed on a good note, seeing somebody, is smiling, that we thought that was in the down and out and this and that and this. Whatever is going on behind closed doors with her, this smile is, all I needed right now. I be worried about Wendy Williams, y'all. I don't know her personally, but I'm going to just say this. Certain people that you hear stuff about, and you be like, kind of like they be on your mind when you cooking or cleaning and this and that. I be thinking about Wendy Williams a lot, because a lot of people don't talk about what's going on with her. People talk about it and ain't not much being done. Because just like she said on that show, she said, if they can do this to me, they can do this to you. And the fact that people is not coming forth, putting them paws up for Wendy right now, the world should be coming forth saying, what is y'all doing? When in America does a bank take over your account and tell you what you can spend out your money, give somebody else access to your money? They could be spending their money on themselves and all kind of stuff. And when do this type of stuff happen? This is crazy. We never heard of no stuff like this happening until Wendy Williams. And the fact that she has a lawyer in her family, her sister, the fact that she has a grown child that, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Even if he did mess up the money, it's her money. And I'm just saying, y'all, I know it gets to a point where people can get sick and stuff like that because they say she getting dementia and all kind of stuff. But it still has always have been next of kin or somebody like that. It's the next person to step up to the plate and take care of their family member. I've never seen anything like this in my life. But I did, run across some information of people talking about Wendy Williams signed some type of paperwork. And maybe she didn't read the paperwork, that she was signing over rights, took her rights away. I don't know. But that's the only way that this could be possible. And nothing else could be done about it, y'all. And that lady that then called herself taking over her money and this and that and this, she seemed like she's so mean. Just looking at the pictures of her, she looked like she's so mean. Like Wendy will call and say, I need to get some. Why you keep bugging me? You know what I'm saying, y'all? This is how that woman looks. Like she's evil. I don't know. I just get that kind of vibe from her. The lady that's over her money. I get that kind of vibe from her. Every time I see her picture and stuff like that, she just looks like she's an evil person. Now, I did recently find out that the woman who is over Wendy's money, her husband recently just passed too. Okay, y'all? So, I hope they didn't use Wendy Williams' money to bury him. I'm just saying, y'all. Because from what people are saying, this woman is spending her money left and right. And this is why she's running out of money. I know she had a lot of doctor expenses and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't be around her. But I'm just saying, she has a lot of stuff because when she was on that show and she was talking about all the stuff she had to do in therapy and this and that, all that stuff add up when you got to do it all the time. And then they were saying that she was staying in some type of facility where it looked like a little hospital room or whatever, that's where she was staying at. And they were saying that she was being isolated, nobody could see her and this and that. And so now we know that's not true. So that's a good thing. That's why I was saying, at least I can go to bed on a good note. I like to go to bed on a good note instead of, drama and all the bull, okay? Or just sad stuff all the time. So I'm this right here gonna make me go to sleep smiling that she is doing well. Now I have to throw this little bit out there to the ladies. Kevin Hunter Jr. is fine, y'all. I don't know if it's gonna be any good because the daddy ain't no good. He don't want to work, none of that stuff. So hopefully he don't carry, y'all. Hopefully he don't carry those same traits as his papa, okay? Because his daddy don't want to work to save his life. This man is, from what I'm hearing, Serena left him. Because y'all remember that they called themselves, got back together, and all of that stuff around her birthday or something. I don't know. But anyway, a word on the street is she left him for good this time. Because she don't feel he's going to get any more Wendy's money. So she walked. I already knew it was coming. To be honest with y'all, I already knew that was coming. Serena is still young. She's nice looking. And she might be a gold digger, okay? But there's a lot of rich guys out here that don't mind taking care of her. They don't. And it's a matter of time before she run into somebody that don't mind splurging and spending money on her. And that's the only reason why she was with Kevin in the first place. I'm just going to be completely honest with y'all, my personal opinion. Because in the looks department, he's not all of that. And even if the Pack-a-Whacker was good, it ain't good no more because she got to do all the work. He can't do nothing. His back done went out, her knees all bad and all kind of stuff. He can't even afford to pay for the surgery. He can't pay the bills. He can't do anything. Wendy was his backbone. And when he lost Wendy, he lost everything else. It was just a matter of time. I knew that it was going to be so quick that they was going to go through that money that he got in the settlement. I knew they was going to go through that money so quick. And the only way that they were going to stay afloat was if Wendy would have kept working. And he would have kept getting his money. But once that was over, we knew the relationship was over. We did. We knew it was a goner from the start. And even though it broke Wendy Williams' heart to divorce that man, that was the best thing she could have ever done for herself. And I just wish she would have done it sooner. Because they say that right after they got married, he was cheating on her. And I'm sure she knew about it. Somebody told her. Ain't nowhere in the world that people calling her, telling her everybody else's business and all the dirt that everybody else was doing, and nobody was telling her the dirt her husband was doing. Ain't no way. She knew. A lot of people say she knew, and she put up with it for all those years until Serena, whatever name, she got pregnant. And once the baby came, she was done. She was done. She just felt like I'm done. But I really, really wish that Wendy Williams would have been strong enough to walk away from that man years ago. I think that her life would have been totally different from what it is right now. She probably would still be even running that Wendy Williams show and everything else. Might have found her somebody that actually cared about her. See, this is what I don't understand about some women. No matter how bad they man treat them, they still keep them. And I don't get it, y'all. When you and let somebody dog you and treat you bad like that and cheat on you and do all kind of stuff to you. You block blessings when you stay with something like that, because you actually could break up with that man and end up with somebody much, much, much better. Okay? But a lot of women, they don't want to they don't want to take that chance. They don't want to be single. And at the same time, they don't want to look for better. Their worth. And that's the sad part about a lot of things out here. And it is what it is, y'all. Ain't too much you can say about it. But I really, really wish she would have, let him go a long time ago. I probably, till this day, will still be watching the Wendy Williams show. Because I think that the more that she came home to a man and found out that all these years she gave him a baby, all the stuff, that he never cared for her. He cared more for this other woman. And she was the one that was supplying the money for them to kick in and hang out while she was working or asleep. Because when I heard, y'all, this was the last straw for me. When I heard that Wendy Williams and her husband went on vacation. And he bought Serena a ticket too. So when Wendy Williams would go to sleep in a hotel, he would go and hang out with her on the vacation in the same. Y'all, that was the last straw for me. There's no way in the world that man would have came back home to me. And I don't understand why she didn't have more clauses in her, I'm just saying, her prenup. She should have had clauses in there. You cheat, you have a baby, you get nothing. You hear me, y'all? That's what they should have put in there. That's what they should put in a lot of, prenups. If you have an outside baby, you don't get a dime. If you have an outside baby, I get half. And I go on about my business. If they got the money. Like, it should be clauses like that. That's no way in the world that I would get married and don't have stuff in there like that. I'm just saying, y'all. It might help, but then again, it might not. Because some people just can't fight those urges. They can't. Or they just don't want to. They figure that they ain't going nowhere if I cheat or not. So a lot of people just don't care. A lot of them don't. But it's sad when, somebody put themselves through this, somebody this rich and vibrant as Wendy Williams is or was back then. She was at the peak of her career, all of that. And she put up with so much stuff, y'all. She did. She has been through some things. And the most thing that she has been through, her husband put her through it. And I wonder now, do he feel like, I shouldn't even, cheated on her. Just been her husband. She could have still been working. I would have still had that lavish lifestyle. And Serena could have won by herself and go be somebody else's, you know what I'm saying, gold digger. But to be honest with y'all, I don't think he learned anything. I think that if he had a chance to get Wendy Williams back right now, I truly believe that Serena would come back and he would pick up where he left off at. I truly believe he would. He would be right back trying to line up a house for Serena so that he can go visit her while Wendy Williams is at work. If he could get her back to work. That's just how I feel about him. And I really, truly pray that those bad habits and just laziness and good for nothingness stuff do not fall upon her son. Because I keep telling y'all that DNA is something else. When you have kids by somebody that's a nothing nobody, sometimes the child turns out messed up too. When you have a child, by somebody that's just bad bloodlines. You know what I'm saying, y'all? That child can be messed up through that type of stuff. Have some screws missing, all that stuff. Pick up every trait that the other parent had and mess that child up for life. So it's so very important. My mama always told me this, and my grandma. They always told me, be careful who you have a baby by, because that DNA is a mother. Some people told me that. And now I see that all around me all the time. And I'm glad I dodged that. Okay, y'all. But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that Wendy is back. And she's, not back. Like, it ain't like she finna do a show or anything like that. But she's looking good, y'all. She looks real, real good. I'm gonna see if I can blow this up a little bit. Her son look good too, y'all. He look good too. He is fine. But I sure, if I was his age, I'd be still scared to talk to him. Because he might not end up talking about, you go to work. Look, you go do all the work. You make the money, I'm going to stay at home. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So I would still be skeptical of him. But maybe he might just take his mama traits. Wendy Williams was a hard worker. A hard worker. So it's a possibility that he might end up having her traits. And don't mind working and making the money. But you can already see he has expensive, taste. And you already can see that his daddy blew through money real fast. So that could be another thing that he might just still pick up on, blowing through money fast. Because, even while Wendy has been sick and this and that and this, when he had access to her money, he was just spending it like water. And everybody don't raise their kids to be responsible. I'm just going to say that. When I was younger, my mama taught me the importance of stuff. How to shop and get deals and this and that and that and this. How to make your food last. And, just buy certain things in bulks or whatever so that you could save money. Like, she taught me those things. Everybody don't teach their kids that, especially rich kids. They, Wendy Williams probably didn't teach them stuff like that because they had that money flowing and they probably figured it was always going to be there. So some people don't teach their kids that, but some people with money still do teach their kids. Because I know like a few white people I know, they teach their children not to just mess up money. Save, invest, do this, do that, but don't just blow through your money. And now their child is doing good. So this can go both ways. I'm just saying, y'all, when it comes to stuff like this. But I hope that Kevin Jr. takes after the mom when it comes to, making money and stuff like that instead. I hope he get into movies or something like that. Due to the fact his mama was in the showbiz, I know he can't be, he probably don't have no talent into a lot of stuff. But I would like to see him possibly do some acting or something. I really would like to see him, do good. Because his mother, you know what I'm saying, y'all? And they done messed up so much of her money that I think she worked like that so that her son can have things. And for people to get a hold of her money and mess it up like that is sad. But I am happy to see her out and about. And I'm so happy to see her son visiting her. I think that's why she probably had a big smile on her face too. Okay, y'all? But anyway, congratulations to Wendy for, getting out that bed and looking good. She look like to take care of her. Okay, y'all? Anyway, y'all, good night, good night, good night. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. Please try to watch some of the commercials. It helps the channel. Y'all know I have been cutting back a little bit on doing whatever I'm doing because I told y'all I got a lot going on. But at the same time, try to watch a commercial or two. It keeps the channel going, helps the channel. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Good night, y'all.